Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the live stream. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics. Hashtag Fish Fan Mom, touching lives, one fish at a time. Let me see if I can do that. I can show that. Yeah. Oh, let's see about my colors though. Let's see. We're gonna do some um, more stuff out by the pond tonight. Can you hear me and everything? I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay, you got me? Probably an echo. Okay, come along. Since this is summer tub season, thought everybody would like to come out here and enjoy the scenery. Okay, for those that didn't join me last Tuesday night, this is my front porch. I have a 150-gallon stock tub that has shabumpkins in it. And here's a 40-gallon that's got platies in it. And I added the spray nozzle on the pump. Got some duckweed and some hornswort. And that's a artificial lily pad over there. And here's my creeping Jenny that I bought today. Yay, I got 4 nice little plants. Is anybody talking in the chat? Can't tell yet. But this is the 150 stock tank with the planter filter. I haven't gotten the plants in their sock yet. I got to order their sock online, and I'm going to put all of these plants in a sock with their soil and the clay balls and remove the little pots. And they will be submerged in the planter underwater. And I'm thinking about changing the little pipe, the little tubes coming out of the planter. I have some black tubing now that is 1/2 inch, so I think I'm gonna change that out. And the filter in the middle right here, I need to clean it tomorrow. Now I hear an airplane. Anyway, this is the 20-gallon tub that's got 4 guppies in it. That's an artificial lily pad. That is a hang on the back. I believe it's a marine land penguin with the bio wheel that's not rotating right now. But I wanted you to see my shabumpkins. It's a little bit of reflection there, but you can see my shabumpkins. Let me go back and say hello to Passion's Journey. P for P. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Fish Dreams. I put my little tub with my guppies outside about 4 days ago, and they are all doing well. There are some fry in there already. Mama must have already been pregnant when I bought her. Cool. Hi, Muppets929. Good to see everybody. Beautiful setup. I'm jelly. Well, this is my 4th year, but my first year of actually the getting a filter to work. You see, there's a little bit of water leakage at the bottom. I'm not too worried about that. I've caulked it twice, so the board is getting a little wet, but we're not losing any water outside of the pond. So I'm excited about that. Sorry about that, guys. We got some people acting crazy here today. But there's my peace lily. I have a peace lily back there. I have a peace lily. This is coleus. This is a small daylily that's blooming. I cannot pronounce the name of that tropical plant. That's another coleus and another daylily. And in between are some little peace lily plants. And here's a peace lily. And of course, here's my creeping Jenny that I just bought today. And I'm going to put them hanging over the side of the planter, which is going to be nice. And what else do I have? Do not know the name of this, but it gets quite tall. And it has a very small little blue flower on it. Hi, Melvin. Let's see. I want to get me a solar power fountain that will float on top. Jay, Oliver, Guppies, and Aquatics. Hey, John. Welcome to the live stream. I bought a 150-gallon pond, and before I could get it set up, the frogs got way too loud. Well, we're getting ready to go back inside, unless y'all want to sit out here tonight. Traffic is picking up. As long as I have reception, I don't mind staying out here. Being on the phone is a little difficult too. So y'all have to let me know. Stay outside. Very beautiful scenery. What part of the country am I in? I am in central Alabama. And today, for the last 3 days, we've been in the 90s. Y'all still hearing me okay? I didn't put my earbuds in. Yay, Creeping Jenny. Yes, I've been wanting Creeping Jenny for a couple years now. I don't shop much out away from the house. I'm a homebody. So I had to make myself get out to get these plants. Hear me fine. Thank you. Thank you, Melvin. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, nice. I'm from North Alabama. Oh, fish streams. I didn't know that. Up around the Huntsville area, Gadsden area. We need to get together sometimes when we're going to Tennessee for the, what do they call themselves? The Tennessee Mafia fish tubers or whatever. As soon as I take, hey PB Aquatics, good to have you with us tonight. Lisa says it has been in the 90s here in Indiana too the last several days. Yesterday and today it was much more comfortable. See, I'm not hosting, I am a guest on my own stream, so I'm not able to control the other cameras. I'd have to go into the fish room to control the other cameras. That would be amazing, yes. Darlene's Tanks, if you've seen her name in any of the live streams. She and I went to Tennessee together back in May. Fishroom says I have lived in the North Florida for a very long time. Okay. I used to go down to Panama City and Aquatic Ma is in Pensacola, not Pensacola, Panama City. Fish streams. Oh, I love Darlene. Yes, Darlene is a sweetheart. That's the only way I got to go anywhere. In May, she did all the driving. I had gout in my foot. Oh, okay. That's cool. And you're friends with Aquatic Mall. Very nice. Okay. Uh, for those of you who want to still look at the ponds, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm setting up my tripod. There you go. That's the 20 gallon, the 150 gallon, and over the leaf right here is the 40 gallon. I guess I'll move it out of the way. There you go. So how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, PB Aquatics is in Florida. Okay. Hey, Daniel. Good evening, folks. Hey, sweetheart. Did you get my email back? I did Google it, and yes, they ship to other countries. talking about my Zazzle store. It will ship. I know it will ship to the UK. Just got done working on one of the 75 gallons. PB says. All right. Do you have a video up yet? If not, let me know and I'll check it out when you release it. Melvin says, well, we had a severe thunderstorm where it was hailing and we had a blackout on the whole street Sunday night. The power was out for 4 hours. Oh no, are your fish okay, Melvin? Video coming soon. Okay, I'll be looking for it. But I've been working on this 150 for about 2 years now. It was full of goldfish, and I shut down the fish room April a year ago because I thought I was going to have to relocate to take care of my mom in Virginia. And right now, my youngest sister said she's able to do for mom, and she doesn't need my help at this moment. So there's still a possibility that I may have to relocate uh, to Virginia. And if I do, I'll probably just take one tank with me and have to sell my other stock. But right now, everything's okay. And so I'm rebuilding the ponds. Like I said, I have 4 male guppies in the 20 gallon. Hey, Susie Q, welcome to the live stream. Daniel says, oh, cool. I'll definitely get something then. I saw your email come in, but didn't get a chance to read it yet. Been trying to get the house in order before I could settle down. I understand, Daniel. It's been a long day for all of us, and I'm just glad to be able to come live to share my ponds with you guys. And Susie Q's been working really hard outside in her backyard with her ponds and doing water changes. I know the traffic can get quite loud out here, so y'all let me know. I'll go get my earbuds. Okay, here it goes. Switching audio. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Okay, is that better? You probably can still hear the sound. It sounds like bliss, Daniel says. Right now, just sitting in my hammock chair listening to the waterfalls. Oh, yes, dear. How's my sound? I know I have a mic and you can still hear some of the traffic. Loud and clear. Thank you. Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you. I was very sad today. I went to my local Pet Smart and I haven't been there probably in over a year. And the fish tanks were in very poor shape. A lot of dead fish. I was going to get a couple goldfish to add to this pond, and after looking at the condition, I chose not to. And when I got to the cash register, I told the young lady, "You don't have anyone taking care of the fish, do you?" And she goes, "Yes, do you need some help in that department?" I said, "No, thank you." I said, "The fish need help in that department." And I told her I was very disappointed and I'm not buying any fish today. Melvin says I go live early Wednesday morning at 12:45 a.m. for the midnight saltwater show. So no more Tuesday evenings, Mondays, and Saturdays. Only early Friday morning, early Sunday morning, and early Wednesday. All right, Melvin. Thanks for the update, and I will add that to our calendar. Yeah, it was bad, Daniel. And I was very sad because I wanted to bring a couple goldfish home. But if I would have, I would definitely have to put them in a quarantine tank and build their strength back up before I introduce them to these fish because I don't want to risk these fish getting disease and dying. But if y'all want to, we can go into the fish room, or if you want to just sit out by the ponds today, that'll be fine with me. I'm going to switch the camera around a little bit so you can see my face. Maybe you don't want to see my face. There we are. Yes. And I'm going to be able to see you guys for a few minutes. Where in Virginia? Northern Virginia. My mom stays in Warrington, which is 50 miles. I want to say it's southwest of Washington D.C., but it's Warrenton. And Rod and I just visited her um, the week before Memorial Day. Yes, I said something politely to someone who worked there. Hopefully, someone will go check and remedy the situation since you brought it to their attention. I hope so too. And also, they probably had about 15 beta cups on the shelf, and all of those look like I wanted to buy them all and bring them home, but there was a lot of dead ones. Hey, Sergeant Tank Jeremy, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I really am. I'm going to have to switch the camera around for you so that you can see why I'm sitting outside. There you go, Jeremy. These are my ponds this year. I have a 20-gallon, 150-gallon, and a 40-gallon oval tub, and that is a 34-inch plastic planter. And I'm going to order a sleeve to put all of those plants in that will be submerged in the water. Right now, the pots have holes in the bottom, so they're kind of absorbing water up through the bottom hole. Yes, that's close to KG Tropicals. They're in King George, Virginia. Let me switch channels, Susie Q said. That's better. Oh, I see. Q Aquatics. Looks great and no better place than outside on a beautiful day. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, y'all see my face all the time, so every once in a while I'll let you see me. But if you have any questions about my ponds, the 150 does have a substrate in it. It has a mixture of all of the tanks that I dumped out last April. It has some Eco Complete. It has some pool filter sand. It has different types of gravel. It has, it might even have a little bit of black sand, blasting sand in there mixed with the Eco Complete. So, and I added a little bit of pool filter sand to it at the very beginning of the spring season. And it took about a week, even though I rinsed the sand, it took about a week for it to go from cloudy to clear. And the filter is in need of cleaning out again. I'm going to order 2 filter bags so that my filters hopefully won't clog up as often. About every, I don't know, about every month I'm having to clean them out, but I'm kind of overfeeding this pond right now because the goldfish are getting used to me coming by. They don't run from me anymore. So, and then in the 20, I have 4 male guppies, which I'm strengthening them for breeding right now. And I'll be taking them out and then selecting the best out of the 4 males for my breeder. And I'll put a couple females in there with him. I'm very sorry. I will need to go. Daniel says it's very late here and I'm up early. All right, Daniel, thank you again for coming by and supporting me. God bless you and have a good night. Q Aquatic says, my plants are in the box on top. Oh, why plants are in the box on top? Any edibles? No, no edibles. Um, the planter is going to be my aquaponics for the roots to filter the water. Have a great rest of the stream, folks. Shall leave a like on my way out. Night, folks. Good night, Daniel. Barbara Jackson is in the house. Hey, Barbara. Susan, it's looking great. Love the plant trickle waterfall. Thank you. I meant what plants? Okay. All right. I released a video after you asked that question the first time. To the very left, right here, is a dwarf daylily, and one has bloomed already. Beside it is coleus, and then these little green sprigs right here are some peace lilies. I cannot pronounce that plant right there. It's a tropical plant. Another coleus and another daylily and some more peace lily. And today, Susie, I got 4 creeping jennies. I got 4 of them. These are, I don't know. I don't know what size it is. pint. Are these a pint? But anyway, I got 4 of these, and they will be hanging down the front. And I also have 2 planter baskets that I don't know what to do with them yet. So any advice would be appreciated. Barbara Jackson says, hello, hello, hello. So beautiful. Thank you, Susie. You could help me a lot. And my poor dear husband is sending me messages and I can't answer them or I will be disconnected. He probably woke up from a nap forgetting that I am streaming. But I got 4 of them today, and I got 2 coleuses, 2 daylilies, and that tropical plant in the middle. I'm going to mute my mic. Because I have a very slow moving train and he's going to blow his whistle again. It's too funny, Susie. He'll find me if he comes downstairs. If he calls, I'm going to have to go into the Fishroom. No, we don't yell except to be hollering from upstairs to downstairs. It's a cinder block house. So a lot of times we will communicate with our phones because you can't hear each other. You can hear someone walking over your head sometimes, but you can't hear what they're saying or understand what they're saying. You know they're saying something. Now, this, where's my camera? This sprayer right here was in here. So if anybody thought they saw it on one of my videos, I did move it today because um, this one needs cleaned out, and I'm also going to find a smaller tube. That I think that is a 1 1/4 inch tube on that for um, a larger pump. So believe me, I DIY everything. I was given so many pieces that I didn't know where they went and how they worked together until I made them work. So that's why um, that one's not doing too much right now. Plus, I may just use that piece for the spitter. I'm going to order a little spitter. I can't remember. I think it's a little turtle or a little frog. I can't remember. It's from Amazon for $17. So I'm going to get a little spitter. I've got another plant stand that I'm going to move this plant over here to another plant stand about the same height. And then that I'm going to use for the spitter to be spitting back into the pond. So any pointers, y'all let me know. Any questions, please feel free to ask. Am I still connected? At least it's working better today. Last week, my screen froze up and it wasn't responding. There we go. So, hello. Do y'all have any questions about the setup? Because my very first outside tub was the 20-gallon. And I had some goldfish, some feeder goldfish. I think I had 3 to 5 of them in there. And when they got about 3 or 4 inches long, that's when I bought the 40-gallon. Actually, Rod bought the 40-gallon for me at Tractor Supply. And then we put I had I had a couple goldfish in the 20, and I think I had 3 goldfish in the 40. And then a friend gave me that preform 125-gallon that I had. There I am. Were you looking for me? Yes. Thank you, Barbara. And uh, so she gave me that preform 125, and I tried to put it in the ground. I have some video of it was titled "Installing the Pond." I really need to take that down and re-edit it because it's more like clickbait. I didn't get to install the pond. We measured around it. We started digging. We kept running into roots, and I didn't realize that you can take a saw and saw roots out of the way. So um, anyway, just a learning curve. And so the 125 did not get put in the ground. I kept it on the porch, just like the 150 that you see here today, for 2 years. And then all of a sudden, it just seemed like the water level was going down a lot. And I have a rug underneath of it, one of those hog outside rugs that hold water, and it was sopping wet. So I knew the pond was leaking somewhere, but I didn't know where. So we took it out of commission and went to Tractor Supply and got the 150. So how did you come up with the idea of the aquaponics type filter on the pond? Well, the idea came from other fish keepers and my friend Billy Self, who's known as Alabaster Cichlids. He gave that to me over a year ago. I said, what am I going to do with it? He said, caulk it up and make it an aquaponics filter. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. And so I pulled it out this spring and started just playing with one of the pumps. And y'all saw some of the videos. I've got them posted. Plant, let's see, planter filter number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and I think number 4 was the last one with the plants in there. But just played around with it. I asked some of y'all's advice about how to get the waterfall to fall forward. Somebody said put a little bit of felt underneath of the back and it would lean forward. And it was pretty. It was a full waterfall. But, you know, I wanted something more permanent, I think. So we came up, I saw a guy do this actually inside of his house. I'm not sure if the planter was this long, Melvin, but he had one similar to this. He had egg crates where the water was coming in with filter floss to catch the large debris. And then he had 3 holes or oh, I can't remember what that thing's called. You know, that one big pipe. Very awesome idea. I love it. Thank you. Um, so anyway, that's how I came up with the idea. I didn't really research a lot of plants that liked getting their feet wet. I should have gone over to Susie Q's channel because she talks about plants that don't mind getting their feet wet. They're called marginal plants or bog plants. And before I was given, I don't know if y'all remember Sherry's Fish Room or not, but she gave me some water lilies and what else was it? A water iris, I believe, that was in there. But when I sold the goldfish to Alabama Fish Rescue, Jason, I think that's his first name. He um, he came back. He dug a 2,000-gallon pond and put all of the goldfish and koi in there. And he came back, and I told him he could just have those plants because I didn't have any fish in there at that time. And you can give yourself away so much to where it costs you in the long run to um, start back up. But I don't mind everything that's been given to me. I just sometimes give it away too. So it's hard for me to sell my fish and ask a large amount for them. So a lot of times people who buy my fish usually give me more than what I'm asking for. And sometimes, you know, we just help each other out in the hobby. And that's the way the fish fam is. I guess Jeremy either is lurking at Sergeant Tank, but remember to show love for love. I don't know what time it's getting to be. I'll have to turn my phone sideways to see what time it is. 6:42 here, and I'm getting ready to go inside. Is that okay? Got about 15 minutes. It feels better in here. Okay, I'm going to switch over. Okay, got to echo. Okay, can y'all still hear me? Because I'm using my phone microphone. Thank you for sharing the patio ponds with us. Barbara, you're very welcome. And I could, let me put both of these. Wow, that one's from upstairs. Oh, I can't do it. That's better. So let me select my camera, turn it around, and that way I can walk around with it if it switches. It didn't come in, did it? It stayed black. There it is. All right. Y'all let me know how this goes. All right. There's the 55. It's a mess right now. I've got so much growing at the top. Let me show you. I've got so much duckweed. You see this? The filter is hardly working because the intake is clogged up with duckweed. Hey, pretty boy. He's coming to say hi. I've got ram's horn snails down here. That is an Amazon sword. Water wisteria. Look at this water wisteria. I love it. It's just gone crazy. It shot straight up. Now it's shooting across the substrate. I pinched that piece off back there and planted it, and it's grown. Um, this Amazon sword has, oh, there's a pleco up there, has a shoot coming off of it with some more Amazon sword plants, and I'm excited. And that is uh, jungle val or Vallisneria americana. This is my Anubias. Have crypts everywhere. They're not doing a whole lot in here. They need some ferts. And there's one bloodfin tetra, and there's one female guppy. There's another pleco right there. That's the boy. He's usually inside one of these caves. I have one boy and two girls to my knowledge, and the flash pleco also. So let me get back to the chat. Deborah Sanders came in. Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yes, I can hear you, Susan. I enjoyed the patio outdoor ponds. Thank you, Melvin. Deborah says, hi, Susan and everyone. Busy season at work. Don't catch many streams. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you taking time out to log in and join us tonight. Phone call, I'm missing it. Beautiful tanks. Well, Fish Dreams, one thing that you can do later, I hope, is go back and review anything that you may have missed. Very beautiful tanks. Thank you, Melvin. This here, excuse me, I'm not holding my camera very still. This one here is the 29. That is a hot mess. It has algae on the glass. It has Eco Complete that needs to be completely vacuumed and covered with 2 inches of sand. The Java moss there to the left has just taken over. I've pulled off pieces and given them away after I cleaned them. There is some blackbeard algae in there. The last guppy grass that I sold was all that this tank would produce. So I ended up buying some guppy grass from TN Aqua during the swap last month. And I do have a cryptocorn in the back that you can't see right now. This is my female uh, koi angel that I bought from Tiffany White. And I bought her to go with that pretty boy right there. But he is twice her size. She's grown some since I've had her in here, but he's twice her size. And when I first introduced him to her, he kind of bullied her. And I said, no, you're not going to do that. So it may not work out. I may have to get another male for her to breed, or just enjoy her. But there is one baby angel that I rescued back in March from my friend Steve, that the hurricanes went through and kind of tore things up. And I rescued over 100 of baby angels. I lost all of the silver angels, but there is one marble angel. I do believe he's right there on the screen. There he is. And he's as big as a 50-cent piece now. So I'm very happy. I've never had that type of angel before. I'm excited. I don't know if they're male and female in here. Don't know if I'm going to worry about them breeding together if they are opposite sexes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to let nature have its way or separate them. But like I said, this is my hot mess tank. It's 29 gallons. It has a hang on the back filter. That that um, moving media filter to the right is made out of 1 inch different colored straws. It's ran by a heat pump, and the angel just picked on my pleco. I don't appreciate that. He is very territorial. In other words, he's a bully. So also, I didn't finish setting up this rack right here. I know I've got a few more minutes. Sorry. Yeah, I got a few more minutes. This is my cherry shrimp tank full of Java moss. See a little bit of hornswort in there. I haven't seen any babies, but I haven't killed all of the adults, so I'm feeling pretty good. There's my breeding guppies from the strain that I created by accident. Uh, I don't know if it's 3 or 4 years ago now. Then this is the guppies that I got from Chattanooga Ed. These are bottom sword guppies. There are some fry in there. There's a male and 2 females. And of course, that screen in the middle is for the fry to run into. But this strain is not known for eating their young. This tank down here has peppered cory cats in it and some bloodfin tetras that don't swim anywhere, they just hide. And then this is my 25. Hey, 503, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But here's the 25. This is the one that stays cloudy all the time. I bought some platies at the swap in Tennessee back in May. And I've got 4 blue-eyed lemon plecos in here that are about 2 inches long now. And I have a school of peppered cory cats. It has some live plants and some plastic plants. The floating plant at the top is a big piece of water wisteria. My little lily plant in the back keeps melting, so I don't know if it's going to survive. I have some Java fern in here. I have some hair grass in here, the giant hair grass. I have some guppy grass. I have some Java moss and some other small little green plants. I do not know what they are. I got them from Steve when I got the angelfish. There's one guppy in there, and he is extremely beautifully marked. So don't know if I'm going to use him as a breeder or not. And there is a breeding trio in here of guppies. They're my guppies. 1 male and 2 females. They're hard to see until they come down in this area here. And of course, they want to stay at the top. So that's basically, oh, and I do have this 20-gallon back here that has yo-yo loaches. I have 5 yo-yo loaches in there and some cold guppies. These cold guppies are going to Dustin Ritchie in Peoria, Illinois. He loves my bent spine, humpback guppies. This strain here, I do not sell any of them. I just give them away. And he likes to give them a long life. So I'm going to keep my mic on, but switch back to there. Hello, Bob Kaler's Aquatics How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We have about 6 minutes. The first 45 minutes of the stream was filmed out on the front porch with my tubs, my 150-gallon Shabumpkin tub with the um, aquaponics filter started on it, and my 20-gallon tub and my 40-gallon tub. So thank you all for being with us today. Can't appreciate you enough. You are very, very special to me. And I want to see if I can actually get back to me. Nope. Okay. Front camera. Ta-da. That other camera is my office upstairs. That's why you see my chair. Which one is Shanna? Is that 503 Aquatics? Shanna, I'm learning names thanks to everybody else. Also, going to be doing some collabs in the near future. And I am getting, I guess, my writer's block is going away and I'm beginning to write a little bit. So I'm thinking about maybe in July having a Fish Fam newsletter. I do have, I think, 7 new subscribers to the newsletter, and I would like to have one out for you guys. They are email newsletters, and some people have had problems opening them. So the last one I sent out was a PDF, but it was very difficult to get it formatted and to work. I had to actually copy and paste email addresses, and my email server didn't like me spamming all of them. So Melvin says you're welcome anytime. Susan of SLC Aquatics. I always enjoy your live stream, always learning something new. I hope so. I'm always learning something new too. But I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Touching lives, one fish at a time. Susan for SLC Aquatics. Hashtag Fish Fam Mom. God bless you and have a wonderful night.